console Q&A, ayy. We at the 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 console Q&A, ayy. This the console Q&A, ayy. Look. Submit your songs, submit your songs. Good or bad, right or wrong. Played a new song for my friends, but I don't know what they'll say. So I think before I'll send, hit up console Q&A, ay, ay. We at the console Q&A, console Q&A. We at the console Q&A, we at the console Q&A, we at the console Q&A. Ooh, give me sax for me one time. Console Q&A, ayy. We at the console Q&A, ayy. We at the console Q&A, ayy. We at the console
check this mic loud.
We at the console Q&A, ayy. We at the console Q&A, ayy. We at the console Q&A, ayy. This the console Q&A, ayy. Look. Submit your songs, submit your songs. Good or bad, right or wrong. Played a new song for my friends, but I don't know what they'll say. So I think before I'll send, hit up console Q&A, ay, ay. We at the console Q&A, console Q&A. We at the console Q&A, we at the console Q&A, we at the console Q&A. Ooh, give me sax for me one time.
We've had it for a little while now, maybe like 8 months. Justin supported. So Justin is here. We'll roll call here in a little bit. You're here, Love Has Limits. How you doing? Dollar Water is here. Nick is here. I am here. Waiting for more people to come in. Also, I'm not wearing black today. Well, I am, but you can't see it, so you can mark that. Q is actually not here because he's doing his job. This is actually a 100% true statement.
I'm flying off
What's up, Ralph? It's supposed to be like 40 tomorrow, or the day before, day after. Do the exclamation point first, Ralph. There you go. That's how you lose every single one of them 2 points. Yeah. 65. JV is here. There it is. We have been on air for 6 minutes. How did they find us? It's a good doctor. It's a good doctor. Maybe we're front page kick and they're coming after us. That guy was called Great 10, which means there are 9 others before him. 10 if you include 0. I'm gonna check this mic real quick. I feel like I'm a little boxy. Boxy. Check. Nope. Don't like that. De-esser. Nope. Don't like that. Compressor. Check. Yeah. I could. I wonder if I set the input gain. Oh, did you send me a message? Where did you send it, Nick? I have been either working or sleeping today. That is my 2 options of what I've been doing. Okay, I'll check it shortly. If we treat this like a fuckboy message, if we treat this like a normal board processor, I have input gain. If I start turning it up and turning the fader down, all right, I'm gonna turn the fader down, and I'm gonna turn this input gain way up. Okay. Do you like it crunchy? I like it crunchy. So the gain is way up, but the fader is down. Yeah. Crunch. And now I cut through all of the mixes because all you can hear is crunch. I'll keep it like this and see if John Q notices. All I hear is my mid-range peak. This is peaking right now. We usually, oh God, I can't. Oh, I'll put it at 50. Yeah, so your input's really clipping, and I really think that you should use an EQ to fix it. Can you imagine the club next door when it starts to bump? All you're gonna hear is like, and so I will. It's so crunchy. I have to turn it down. It's going to kill me. All I hear is the mid in my voice. Turn this up a little bit. All right. I'll go hotter than I normally do, but I'm not going up to 55. That was crazy. When the microphone sounds like it smokes 2 packs a day. True. 100% true. It's interesting. So like me pushing the microphone, right? You got to hear. Like, I'll do it again. I'm not going to be happy about it, but I'll do it again. I'm going to turn this up. I could do ASMR like this. This is wild. Okay. All right, turning this down. All right, now I'm going to talk normal. All right. So you hear what frequencies are like pushing right now? How they're like very right there. So that's the tonality of. Hold on. Okay. All right. That's the tonality of the circuit. So we know what the tonality of the circuit does. It boosts those frequencies. So using that, we can choose to push the gain input and enhance those frequencies. Yes, I'm trying to create JVS's sound. We can, I'm ASMRing right now. We can choose to boost the gain and push those frequencies, or we can choose to pull back on the gain and let the fader do the work and not have those frequencies. And I think some of you might find that interesting when you're doing setups like this, that the physics of your board come into play, the electronics of your board, and you can tune that based on how much gain or lack of gain you're using. And that's how you get the machinery to do work on your like this. Like this. Is this what you want, Ralph? Next door, he's put. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Yeah. I'm gonna just asthma it. I'm just gonna live right. The input gain meter is like 2 little blippies from being it is like 2. This meter is probably, I don't know, 25 little dots, and I'm pushing this thing right up to two little dots of headroom before I just blast the shit out of it. I'm gonna turn it down. It's too much. Yeah. There we go. Fun. Learning is fun and deafening. How are we all doing today? What media are we consuming? I went on Twitch today just to see who is playing what new games, and everybody is playing old games. Like everybody. Apparently, no new decent games have come out. I don't even know what's coming up. You're watching a lot of Kurosawa movies. I did watch somebody play Stalker 2. And it looks really good. And I want to know the premise of it. Is it multiplayer? Is it single player? I knew nothing about the series. It looks phenomenal. I saw a guy play a very like spooky, haunting level. Like thundery, eerie. Is it like... Because he was just like strategizing the map, because I guess he had tried to beat a boss or gotten beaten by a boss, or I don't know, something like that. And so he was like, oh yes, this thing is in this area. So I'm assuming it's like that. You have to strategize how you approach the map, because you'll just get wiped. Kind of like Elden Ring-esque. Is it like that? Weird anomalies and stuff. Oh, okay. I have seen a lot of the Pokemon mods. So basically, when I first started dating my wife, I had to. It was required of me to play the first Pokemon, and I played the first Pokemon and part of the second one. And I haven't played since. She's like huge Pokemon. She has like wall of plushies. But she roped me into the new TCG Pocket, which is a new app. I don't even remember what the first ones were, to be honest. I have what, red and blue, red and green, red and something. Yeah, we did it. Call that bingo. Red, blue, and yellow, right. Well, so there's a free game out there. It's called Pokemon TCGP. It's the trading card game Pocket. It's an app, free. Every 12 hours you get a booster pack, so you get to draw 5 cards. They only have it just came out like a week and 2 weeks ago. I don't know. It's cool. There's like solo play. There's like online multiplayer. It's very like basic in a good way. Like very simple, I guess. You don't have to overthink it. Also, while I was watching people play, so I guess Overwatch released Overwatch Vanilla, like patch 1, so you can play the original Overwatch without all the bullshit. And while I was watching somebody play that, they were talking about an app. Pay attention. It's called Too Good To Go. Has anybody heard of Too Good To Go? See these T's? This is what happens when you push the gain up. Boverwatch. They do make Beaverwatch. It's called Pornhub. Yes, Too Good To Go. It's an app where, you know how like restaurants and places will make food and then they'll make too much food and they have to throw it away. So they partnered with this company to make it so that way you get like a surprise. Like you can order for like the cost of a meal that would be $20. You can get like the pasta that was left over, and they'll package it as like a $5 meal, and then you can do Too Good To Go, and you just have to go and drive and pick it up, and it's just like pasta that was cooked the day before, like a whole meal that's been sitting in a refrigerator, like packaged, everything, and they're just like, yeah, it's a day old. And so you can get like a whole bunch of donut places partner with them because they're like, oh, we just have all these donuts, like normally we throw it away. So it isn't because you just go and pick it up. You like, you're the person, you're the delivery person. Like they don't deliver it, they don't do anything. They just say, come between this time and this time and show us the code, and we'll just give you like yesterday's. And apparently all like the companies are like, oh, we can't give it to the homeless because liability. That's all bullshit. And so now they're like, oh, we're totally down with this because they're playing Dirty Apples next door. Because now we're making money. There you go. I gotta fix one thing. Hold on one sec.
to the dead, now I flex. Whoa, shout out to the dead, to the dead, to the dead. Shout out to the dead, to the dead, to the dead. Let's go. Shout out to the dead, to the dead, to the dead. Let's go. Shout out to the dead, to the dead, to the dead. I'm sick of you niggas not taking the risk. I'm taking revenge and taking my course. Like, can I compete with the murder? My system, my tolerance low. I don't tolerate force.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn this down, all the way down. I'm gonna turn this up. Here we go. All the reverb. I'm at 55 right now. It is so goddamn loud. Can you hear the hiss from the... It's so fucking loud. It's so fucking loud. Ah. I have my gain cranked. First off, it's hilarious because I sound crunchy as shit. Oh, I don't know. But also too, I can just do straight asthma. It's you again. Why'd you crank it? So I can make cool sounds.
It's gonna make banana noises or something.
Yeah, you can hear everything.
Yeah, you just whisper. Oh, we're you already transitioned over and
Yeah.
stuff. I didn't know that. This is a little excessive. Excessive. Oh, my headphones are turned way up. That's also why too. Yeah. Hi.
What's up, Brody?
Hi guys.
Hi, Bert.
Oh man, I was like, why is the chat so small? I guess they made this bigger and the chat smaller.
I think so.
Wow. Shouts out to Restreams updates.
They've been making every 5 minutes.
Am I busy popping? I was setting up the club next door. If you look at our Instagram, you will see the behind the scenes. And I'm testing it, and the system's being tested right now with one of my mixes. And let's see who was playing just now. Just now was
Dirty Apples.
Yeah, Dirty Apples was playing, and then Gabs was playing too.
I'm just gonna do this the entire stream.
It's just
All years.
yeah, it's terrible. This is gain structure, everybody.
Yep.
That's how Robin Thicke had to sing. Turn his stuff all the way up.
There's a sound to it for sure.
Hi guys. If y'all did the whole show whispering, yeah, that'll be terrible. I can't do the ASMR thing. Like it almost like angers
Like
me.
annoys you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know some people say it soothes them. For me, it's I don't know.
I think because we're audio guys and we hear the microphone, we hear the preamp,
Yeah.
we hear like the hiss and the buzz. So if
like,
it isn't absolutely perfect or it's like the whole thing, it's just annoying to us.
What's the color coordination? What happened with the color coordination? Is it my gray shirt with my gray beard? Or is it his blue-ish? What is that, teal? Your teal shirt?
Teal.
I think it's teal.
Light turquoise.
Yeah, turquoise and teal. I don't know. Y'all got green gone.
Yeah. Is it not St. Patrick's Day?
Well, I have Jets green on. I have miserable green on. If you,
Misery green.
Misery green is on me right now. If you needed to know what type of green, or you ever wanted to look up this green, it's called miserable green. That's what I'm wearing right now. Why? I feel like my mic is too loud, or maybe my headphones are still too loud.
Probably.
I'm turning my headphones.
I'm gonna go from now on. I think I'm gonna go higher gain and
just
lower
on the.
yeah, because it pops the high end a little bit on these, and I'm okay with that.
Okay. 1,000 Q points for ASMR stream. No, I mean, I can do the sexy quiet storm voice that will have everybody being soothed. And if you would grab a bottle of wine and you would sit back and relax, and you would put me on while you're sitting next to your significant other or your partner or somebody who you're just looking to see what it looked like on that particular night. Or I can get cocaine sexy with it. Oh, hey, ladies. Welcome, everybody and gentlemen. We here today. Woo-wee.
Brother.
The cocaine radio voice, you know.
That's the preacher bot from Futurama.
I don't even know.
Oh, the door is open.
Well, would they be doing ASMR, or will we only be allowed to send in songs with whispering? That would be terrible. That would be a terrible show. What? I didn't pull up. I didn't pull up our things. Let's pull this stuff up.
The Whisper Show.
Yeah, let's pull. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. We got Kendrick yelling in our ear.
Enough, Kendrick.
Let's pull up the list, shall we?
One of these days, I swear to God, I'm gonna edit this list. Clean it up.
That's for pulling up the list.
Not Bender, the priest. He talks like a brother.
The brother is actually Hulk Hogan. If nobody ever knew, that's why. Because Hogan Moore, Hulk Hogan, the brother.
The brother.
If nobody made the connection,
then you just think he's the brother.
Yeah. The brother, the guy, that voice, that character is not black. He is Hulk Hogan.
He's got a handlebar mustache.
He is. Where's Hulk Hogan from? California?
I think he's from Florida.
Really?
I think he's from Florida.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I always thought he was like Mississippi Southern.
You would think.
Yeah, but okay.
You would think, but
It still kind of makes sense that he's from Florida.
If he isn't, then he moved here, because I'm pretty sure there was a period of time where I knew people that was working. His daughter had like a TV show, like a reality TV show, and Augusta, Georgia. Oh, so close.
Okay. Yeah, that's what, 4 hours away?
Yeah.
It's like going to Miami to go to that middle of nowhere over there.
It's like 4 hours to the middle.
4 hours to the middle of nowhere. Because there is supposedly Augusta is pretty. I don't think there's anything to do.
I believe he lives in Tampa now. Yes.
Wow, that's insane. We're learning so much today.
Ta-da.
Browser overlay. Let's make all the overlays kind of already set up too. What? What? All right, let's put this on the screen for all these flunkies who we're going to end up listening. Let me stop.
These musicians.
Yeah. All right, transitioning over. You guys can see the list there. What does the list look like? I think I might call, I don't know who we got. Love Has Limits
here
first. Cool.
Yep.
The Crow. Cool. Jalen, Dollar Water, I Hate Ralph, Nick J, Tenenbrim is not here. But okay, I guess we'll start. I was going to reverse it if we had the usual suspects first. I was just going to do last to first.
Just to keep it spicy.
Yeah, because I'm tired of the usual suspects getting... I mean, kudos to them, but I was like, we're going to flip it. If it was like 5 weeks in a row with the usual suspects being first, I was going to just flip it.
I'm cool with Love Has Limits being first.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with the list right now.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it. It's okay.
Okay.
What has everybody been talking about? How's their week been? What has been going on? Y'all need to add Hogan in the Discord and tell him to send in his intro song. Brody, you could do that.
You're friends with him.
You could, yeah. We are in the middle of doing a stream. Somebody could do it for us. I mean, is Mr. Altismo modding right now? He could do that, or the Crow could do it. Jalen can do it. Literally everybody who is in the stream is
in the Discord.
Discord.
He doesn't listen to me.
Oh, okay. Why doesn't he listen to you? What happened to you guys' friendship? What happened that he doesn't trust you anymore?
He became the good boy brother.
Let's unpack this, Brody. Why doesn't he listen to you? Tell us your theory on why the brother doesn't listen to you.
What's up, Neandrum?
Can y'all keep it down? I'm trying to do my work. Oh, well.
He's been walking around the studio areas, like in the kitchen. He'll be like, "Hey, can you keep it down? I'm trying to work." Anybody who walks by.
Cat orange whistling. Okay, that's what Jalen said. Let me scroll up. I feel like I missed. Oh, hello, Deidre. I forgot. I mean, I saw.
Oh.
I think I responded to her, but I don't
Hi,
know if
Deidre.
I said hello.
Yeah. Hello, Deidre.
Jalen, hello. I hate Ralph. Hello, Dollar Water. I think we said hello, but if not, hello, Dollar Water. Anybody else? Love has limits. Hello. Anybody else? Anybody else? Shout out to you.
This is it. There's 15 in the chat.
All right.
So.
Well, all you other people who are just hanging out and listening, hello to you as well.
And
Thank you for
you.
joining us. Thank you for hanging out.
And you.
Thank you for spending your beautiful, wonderful
Wednesday.
with us. Tomorrow's a cold front.
Yeah.
It's going to be 68 degrees as the high here in Orlando, Florida.
I'm okay with it.
It's going to be amazing.
Yep.
Poncho might come out.
That's how you know.
Mm-hmm. It's the one of the rare days where I'll be able to, because the thing is, the low is going to be like 47.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got a DJ in the club, so I might whip the poncho out. We'll see.
I'm trying to convince Deidre to create a WoW account and play WoW.
World of Warcraft?
Yeah. She's not played.
Why?
She's not played.
I
I
don't know.
told
if
her to
she'll-
play vanilla, not the new bullshit.
Oh, then she definitely won't like it.
Vanilla
Yeah.
back when you had decisions.
Yeah, like it's so slow paced, and
Oh, I like it. It's like the
I mean,
perfect pace.
I'm
The
from that era.
Yeah.
But I tried to get Amp. I was like, Amp Pantheon's going into like Pantheon is like something that was derived from the guy who made EverQuest.
Right.
So then he died, and then they took it over. And
Oh,
but
I
it's
didn't know
going
that.
into early access in December. And I was like, Amp, you want to get into MMOs? And he was like, is it on Xbox? I was like, nope. And he was like,
We have
nope.
to actually use.
Keyboard and mouse.
Yep.
And it's so slow paced that I don't see the only MMO coming out that I see could be a entry MMO for a lot of people is Evercraft. Entry one that is old school MMO.
Okay.
Would be Evercraft.
Or, damn, I played the game so much and I can't remember it. Guild Wars.
Yeah, Guild Wars. I don't feel like Guild Wars is right now where it is. I don't think it's like.
Right now where it is, it's insane.
Yeah, I don't think that's
like if you could
beginner-
find original 2 or maybe end of 1, that would be pretty fun.
Yeah, Guild Wars is not how Guild Wars used to be.
No, I hadn't played in for. It's one of the. What I do like about the game is it's one of those ones that you buy it and then you have a subscription forever. And they did an update in the version that I had bought. I was up to like level 100, and there's guys like 890 running by me with fucking huge mounts and shit. And I'm like, what happened to this game?
Yeah. Oh, she says she wants to try World of Warcraft, so all right.
I think she'd make a ripping elf mage.
Yeah, all right.
The mage system was so fun.
There's so many things she has to learn.
Yeah, because what you would do for mage is like between levels 1 and 40, you would play ice, and then as soon as you hit 41, you would restat your entire thing and go fire. And then when you finally hit like 80, I think was the cap at the time, then you would just restat as arcane, and you could do some absolutely insane combinations.
Yeah, I didn't like World of Warcraft. I played before Cataclysm. I didn't like it.
I played. This is a weird thing.
It was too theme parky for me.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that aspect.
I'm sandbox.
Yeah, I get it. I played. This is a hipster thing. I played World of Warcraft when I told somebody that I had played this awesome game called World of Warcraft. They go, "There's no such thing. Do you mean Warcraft 3?"
Okay, so that's when it first came out.
When it first came out, and people are like, "I don't know what you're talking about." But Warcraft 3 just came out. Is that what you mean? I'm like, no, it's called World of Warcraft. And they're like, that's not a game. I'm like, I just fucking played it.
Wait, I won't permaban, but I'll put Ralph in timeout. What happened?
What's going on here?
Yeah. WoW was not my vibe, and I like the slower pace. So, Justin, did you play like EverQuest or What did you play? Do you mean
Ask?
But yeah, I'm a sandbox EverQuest guy. EQOA.
Yeah.
EverQuest and EQOA were my main ones, and then Diablo. But I guess that's different.
Classic. Yeah.
It's different.
Isometric.
Yeah. And now I don't play any MMOs. But I might jump on Pantheon when it goes into probably wait a little while because it's going to be in early access. I've been testing a game called Monsters and Memories, which is made by one of the devs from EverQuest, but he came into EverQuest after Ruins of Canark, so 90 or 2000, so Shadows of Lucklin,
right?
Where everybody says that's when EverQuest started going downhill. So that was probably 2001. But he was one of the lead guys on that, and now he's making Monsters in Memory. But those are all old school sandbox.
There's something magical about them.
Yeah, it's I don't recommend. I mean, it's hard to get into. You gotta get into it with friends.
You have to be I'm taking 80 hours to do this. Yeah.
It's one of those that does not take your time into consideration.
No. No. I honestly prefer single player stuff, playing Breath of the Wild right now. I do enjoy Breath of the Wild. That's a fun game.
Oh, you tried a lot of those free MMOs. If you played EverQuest while it was free, you didn't play the real EverQuest. You played modern EverQuest, which is nothing like old school EverQuest.
I remember the time that there was Anarchy Online, EverQuest, and there was another
Ultima.
one. Oh yeah, and then there was if you looked, you could find 20
Asheron's Call,
right? 3 Moons, all these games that were give it a shot if you like this, and then some were cool and some were crap.
Yeah, and then the EverQuest killer was WoW.
Yeah,
WoW killed EverQuest because it was easier to get into.
Yeah,
EverQuest is hard. It's a hard game.
It is.
If you play one of the old school servers that they release, I remember during COVID I went and got to max level.
I remember,
and I was just man, I forgot how hard this was.
It's a grind. Yeah, I fucking loved Quake. Fun fact, Trent Reznor did the soundtrack to Quake famously. Quake and Quake 2. I remember, man, Quake is so old that my dad used to work, he used to work in computer stores. What the fuck is that? CompUSA, this old store, electronics boutique, and there was a trade show in Melbourne. And so I just sat there, and they had Quake on a huge screen, and the people on stage were playing it. It wasn't a competition. Leagues didn't exist then, so it was just people demoing the game in front of everybody. There's another game called Redneck Rampage.
I don't think I heard of that.
Fucking hilarious because it had some awesome weapons in it.
Mr. Altismo says he played Ebony online. I don't think I've heard of that one. Said on the computer back in the day. I don't know what is going on between Justin and I Hate Ralph, but I guess there were jokes. I don't know. Andrew asks, hi, John and Alex. My company where I intern at called New Wave is looking for volunteers. Can I come around Valencia and ask students if they want to volunteer work at New Wave, or maybe come in with a note? The best thing, or can I come with a message from my boss? The best thing to do is probably have your boss email or come in with a flyer or something, and then pass that to Rachel, and then Rachel can probably email it to all the students or email it to all the teachers, and the teachers can post it, or she'll post it on the board. But having you solicit on campus, that's not something we can author give you the authority
but
to do.
You can talk to Rachel who can.
Nandrum played Ebony online. We know what that is. Whiskey says he missed a cook session. Who was cooking? Have you ever played Sword Art Online? the single player terrible game? No.
I don't want to play. You get trapped in there forever.
I wouldn't Google Ebony online if I was you.
Don't post that Wikipedia, please.
Definitely wouldn't do that.
Rachel is the new Lacey.
Yeah, Rachel is the coordinator.
Yeah.
So if they're looking for volunteers, have them make a flyer of what they're looking, just a flyer hey, this company that does blah 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 is looking for volunteers to do blah blah blah, or interns or whatever, and then give that to Rachel, and then she'll post it or post it up on the message boards and stuff. But yeah, you couldn't like walk around and solicit to students. I think they would kick you off campus. And then that's not something we can authorize.
Sword Art lost me when the dude had a whole family in game. Anything past
episode
the first
12
season, past that first season, I'm just like fucking whatever.
It's crazy how they did such a abort mission and went to like lolly, like love anime. It was like, I hate it. It was such a crazy bait and hook. Like everybody was loving it, and then it was just like, nope, no. Because it was like y'all are doing .hack the way .hack should have been done. And all of us old people were just like, oh, man, this is like a better .hack. Like, oh, man, it's tense.
And then they're like, nope.
Yep. And it's like you just wish .hack was done better. If you know what .hack is and you know the story of .hack, you just it could have been done better. But, yeah.
Yep.
I always said I want to buy .hack IP and do it right.
Do it right, yeah. Because they have a whole bunch of like but it's like a whole lore. So the game that is within the anime, they wrote out the whole lore of that game world, and I was like, make that game. There's a proper way you could do it. It would be amazing. Nandrum came in
and won bingo.
Bingo, congratulations.
How? What?
I guess I'll join the game.
What was called?
He probably got a card that was like set up.
What, 4 things have been called?
No, we did a whole bunch right in the beginning. I have one fucking thing. How did you get
a bunch of what? How? We didn't say anything. Or were you just giving people things?
No.
You were cheating?
No. I just got a bingo card.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah. Congratulations, Nan.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyone play My Hero game they made? No, I haven't. Anyone in the chat? This company allows complete remote work, and if the company gets more funding from volunteers could potentially become employees. So if the volunteers pay the company will then pay them? Andrew, that sounds like a pyramid scheme.
That's wild.
That's multi-level marketing is what that is. The pay is like $60,000, I think, because your paycheck comes from California. I'm so confused, Andrew.
Andrew, that's an
Andrew, that is an MLM. Like, hey, just pay us $60,000. We'll pay you $54,000.
That's the Kia Center shit. That's funny.
How did y'all call 13 bingo things without me here? Is it all that just give me?
You're here. I'm not wearing black. Yeah, there's a bunch of. We started on time. Yeah.
According to Google, yes, New Wave is considered a multi-level marketing company, meaning that distributors earn not only from selling products directly, but also by recruiting new distributors under them and earning a commission on their sales. Andrew, are you recruiting? You are recruiting for your MLM in the chat room and trying to get permission from us to recruit for the MLM at the school? He said, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Hello, Tiffy. What's going on?
But hear me out. If you buy 3 products...
Andrew, explain yourself. Type fast.
Type beat.
No, please explain it, because I read it. And I'm gonna go read what you said. And anyone in the chat, this company allows complete remote work, and if the company gets more funding from volunteers could potentially become employees. Andrew.
I'm so curious.
Andrew, I need an explanation of how that's not an MLM.
Spell the company again. I want to make sure we're looking up the right company.
He said, no, I was told that New Wave is a nonprofit. I mean, a nonprofit can get them grants and a whole bunch of other things to where the people who run it can funnel the money to themselves.
Is it New Wave, like New Wave Audio or something?
NU Wave. Yeah, is it New Wave Audio? What is it? Justin says more info. Distributors network, like most MLMs, New Wave operates with a tiered structure where distributors can advance to higher levels based on their sales volume and recruitment efforts.
Because there's new wave audio, and then there's actually new wave.
Okay. Is it new wave audio, Andrew, or is it new wave? Andrew says not funding from volunteers. That was a typo. Okay. So funding from whom? Him. Ms. Altismo says it sounds like a cult. That would make sense.
Listen, just drink this. I swear to God, it's fine. You're gonna see things, and then we're gonna have a party. It's normal. Like, it's cool. We're all gonna do it right now.
It's called New Wave Community Media. Okay.
Okay.
That's very, yeah.
I think you should open with that.
Definitely should.
Okay.
Let me make sure they don't need me. So what's happening tonight? Jesus Christ.
New wave.
So put the link to the website in the Discord. You won't be able to put it in the chat room. You'd have to put it in the Discord. The chat room will probably block the link, by the way.
It will.
Yeah, so just put it in the Discord.
Okay, this looks less MLM.
Yeah? Or
Yes.
can you approve it, or did it just block it? Or you Googled it yourself. Everyone look it up. It's called New Wave Community Media. All right. Well, we'll get the Crow to look up its background history and stuff to see if it is an MLM.
We have a Crowbot on the case.
Brody Zen said he will look it up because he's broke. But you would be a volunteer who could potentially make money. Oh, you don't know how to use the Discord? Okay.
Listen, guys, I have this pamphlet here that they gave me. And if you buy 3 products, you too can become a volunteer for my company.
All right. Well, I mean, we do have music and stuff. The music's here. We're having a good time without it, so we can continue to have a good time without it. We got 22 viewers, man. Shouts out to all the new faces. Shouts out to Tiffy, who's joined us. Hasn't joined us in a while, but she's hanging out. Must not have anything to do. Must not have her ducks in a row.
Why's it got to be done?
I Hate Ralph says, at New Wave Community Media, we don't just ride the wave of change. We create it. Join us in making positive impact through initiatives that promote digital literacy and safety, self-expression, and mental well-being. Together, we empower individuals and communities to thrive in a digital age. That says nothing. I always hate corporate paragraphs.
Yeah.
Most of them say nothing, because reading that, what are you?
They're a wave.
It's like
What if we were a physical embodiment of a wave?
What
and
if
we had to describe it? We'd be like, we're a wave. A wave of what?
What? So as Consult Q&A, what if we here at Consult Q&A values the epitome of the way that audio travels as we manifest the differentialities of the reality of such features. And it's like, what?
What? Hold on, I'm going to pull up my AI and see if it'll create something for us.
All right, Andrew says we need volunteers because it's a nonprofit, but if the company gets more funding from grants, volunteers can become employees and you get an experience. Yeah, that's how a lot of those companies work, but grant work is hard. And it's also, depending on grants to fund your company, is a very terrible business plan. A terrible business plan. Andrew says he edit podcasts and make music for the company.
Audio.
I'm going to kill myself before the end of that. Oh, that's what Justin said. Okay, New Wave Community Media, but what is Benjamin talking about? I am so confused. Okay, everybody's looking it up. So there you go, Andrew. You got people looking it up. We do have a submission from Nandrum, so that is marked as here. We're still missing Nick J, but they did it. The Jets are going to be terrible, but let's move on.
Are they going to fire everybody except Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, wait, hold up. We may have disconnected.
Oh.
Or we're dropping frames. We're connected, but for some reason we're dropping frames.
I think this just froze in a weird...
Yeah, no, we connected. We dropped a few frames. We dropped 543 frames, but we're good.
Has anybody seen our frames? We just dropped them. They're all over the floor here.
Yeah, 500 of them. It was a 500 car pickup. I'm gonna refresh this.
500 car pickup.
Yeah. Oh my God, you guys are hanging out today.
Our mission is to empower emerging audio producers by providing cutting-edge consultancy services that elevate their sound artistry and amplify their creative potential. We are committed to bridging innovation and expertise, transforming talent into extraordinary auditory experiences.
That's a lot of words.
Through the personalized guidance and